just doesn't inspire. So Brandon could study the other one.
Good afternoon, judges! My name is Alexis Hayashi. Today I'll be performing Kusanku Dai! With your permission, may I please begin? Kusanku Dai!
So the score?
9.
7. Okay. Okay, so it's a 7. Okay. Okay, all right. Here's my reason for 7. Now, this is the black belt division, so my standards of why it's a 7 is harder than what Brandon is. In comparison with you and Brandon, you would have won.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I gave both scores 7.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand you're at 18 and over division.
Oh yeah. I
So
forgot.
they're gonna score you at a higher level. Do you understand?
Oh,
Okay? Just because I gave Brandon a 7 and I gave you a 7, if you and Brandon went up on the Kusanku, you would have won. Okay? But I'm judging it from there is gonna be a WKF judge there. World Karate Federation judge. Only looking at traditional forms. It's a small division. Okay? So you look at the video of what's going on. I would say the first movement that you have, pop, pop. You gotta pause and then hit the second spot. Don't go pop, pop. Because the rest of the form you do great with the pop, 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 like that. But your first movement isn't that pop, pop, like that. So that's how it starts. They're going to remember the first part and the last part of the form, which is weird, but that's how people remember things. Okay? So you got to start off the form like, holy okay? So stop, and then go to the next spot. Okay? The jump, yeah, it's got to work. So I would suggest the same thing what I did with Brandon, which is pause and then do your movement and then one movement over. But that's a difficult position, so you just gotta practice that part. You just gotta practice it. Your upper body looks better, your lower body looks significantly better than it did 1 week ago. Your 1 week ago, it almost looked like this was a black belt, this was like an orange belt. It looked like two different.
Started getting like lower though, like after the jump. Like I started.
Yeah. There you go. That's the cat stance, and they can see your foot. Clip your toenails, by the way. Okay, it doesn't look good if you got a gnarly toenail while they're looking at your foot. Okay. Make it look clean. You look clean. And if you look at your own video, you critique yourself as hard as I'm critiquing you. Because the judge is looking at you, and the parents are looking at them, and coaches are looking at them, and other black belts are looking at them. They got a lot of pressure. They got to make a split-second decision. And they can't analyze everything that fast. That's why I watched this video. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna send Brandon his video, and you're gonna send your video. That's your last video. This is a competition, 7 and 7. Okay, she gave you a 9. Okay?
I didn't laugh this time.
Yeah, and that's very generous, because that's, in my book, that would never be a 9. Okay? I would say the one that you did at compete when you were 11 was a 9. But this was not a 9 at a black belt division. And you can look at it and it's like, oh, well, my dad's being mean to me. No, look at it. Would you consider that Naomuroka? Go up against Naomuroka. Is that a 9? No, that's not a 9. Naomuroka is a 9. Okay? And you could just keep getting better. But the main one, which is just so freaking obvious, you start off with, it should be strong, and then strong on that side. The pace. And the rest of it was very strong, by the way. Much stronger. Much stronger.
Wow.
But last week was disappointing, actually, both of you. Because I was like, oh, you guys didn't even practice. We can tell you didn't practice. Okay, and they can too. Absolutely they can. Okay? But the rest, watch the video. I'm going to send this video to you. I don't need to watch this video. Whose job is it to watch this video? Yeah, you watch this video. Yeah, you can adjust yourself. Yeah, upper body was always strong. Your upper body is strong. Yeah, but the first movement, and that was better, by the way. Yeah, that was much better. It was strong, right? I felt it.
Yeah, I told Brandon to like.
But this the first part was like, what are you doing? It started off weak. It was so weak. It wasn't even strong or fast. It could have been strong and pause.
The pause after this, I think, was too long, and then I just.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like-
either gonna go pop, pop like that or pop.
I paused too long for this.
Yeah.
And then I went in. And I just like.
Yeah, and it was like,
I was
okay,
trying to,
well,
like-
you're just gonna do a choreography now?
What am I
Yeah.
gonna do?
You'll watch it, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Something-
We're not being too critical. You can see what we're talking about. It started off so weak,
Yeah.
and then it got better. Yeah, it's gotta stop. and then go. Or, pa. It's like, holy shit, oh, that was fast. I can't go that fast. You gotta pick one or the other kind of thing. Okay, that was on my 7. What do you think?
So I give you a 9 because for a second I thought you and Brandon were going for like the same division. Or I didn't realize that you were going for the Blackout thing. So
No, I'm not competing in Brandon's division.
I know, but like, you know, with other black belts,
Yeah.
you know, but like I didn't realize that you're going against all the black belts that had won. You know.
No, like I'm competing in a regular black belt division, and then if I
No,
win,
she's competing against NASCA,
just like other
circuit.
people,
No,
I went to regional, state, and
yeah, they all went to
nationals. They're
all
going
the competitions.
to
This is the
competition.
last competition they're going to. And then she's competing against those people. The one that won all those. So
Yeah, the people that have advanced to this point.
yeah.
Oh, I thought everyone that won at compete, and then there's like this thing where
Later,
it's
that
like the
happens
final.
if you win Grand Nationals. If you win
Yeah,
your
that-
first division, if you win that division, then you move on to Grand Nationals. where you
Yeah,
go to-
there's
you
like
compete against all of them.
9 other competitions that go around the United States that all these people go and compete at. So she's competing against those girls, and they're black belts. They're all trying to become that's their life dream.
Anyways, I
Continue.
think you should keep this part fast at the beginning because that's what I did and what Muroka did.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta make it a little bit more sharpy.
Sharp, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, everything looked really good. I don't know. Because sometimes the knife hands, they don't look strong enough. It just looks like you're dancing. Like this part, this part where you do this, I didn't hear anything. I would have expected to hear like this or, you know, the foot on the thing. So just to make it a little stronger. Because if the move looks strong, when you don't hear anything, it's like, you know, it's not as powerful. You know? Yeah, so this part is good. Does she get, yeah, well, I mean, it's strong, it just looks some sort of movement isn't it?
Like indication.
Yeah, that you made them move. That you made, because they can't see your face, you know. Just making the sound would just be like, oh, she made the move. Most of these it looks like it's just, you're just putting it out there. I don't know. It looks like you're dancing to some of them. It looks
Right.
like you're holding a fan. Like,
Yeah.
It looks really soft.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go slow, then do it slow, but don't change the routine anymore. Don't do it halfway.
Yeah,
So if you're going to go like a little bit more flighty,
yeah,
that's fine, but you gotta flip it at the end. But if you're gonna go fast, go really fast.
yeah.
If you're gonna go slow, go slow. Brandon does slow.
Yeah, like
He goes really slow, and that's fine.
Like for example,
Okay.
all of Brandon's knife hands, they look super consistent and super strong. But some of your knife hands, some of them look strong, some of them look like you were just throwing it out there.
Yeah. You're just putting your hand out there. It looked like you were just putting your hand out there.
Fan.
Yeah. Just either go super fast or super slow or artistic.
But
Artistic.
just try to make all of them consistent, like the same.
No, not consistent. If you're gonna do a move,
Make it either strong or
make it a strong or strong, artistic, or super slow. But don't just put your hand out there. And that's how you start the form out. You'll see it. Watch it. That right?
Yeah, but I would say that all your knife hands, I think you should stick to just one style. You know what I mean?
You think one style. That's your opinion. That's fine. Everyone has a different opinion.
Okay.
You've done different styles on that one. That's fine. He does the long one, and he also does some fast ones. Okay? There are 3, but don't do a mediocre one. That's what I'm saying. Senpai Ash is saying if you're gonna stick with, hey, you're gonna do all your forms, your knife hands strong and fast, then that's what she's saying. You do all of them strong and fast, all of them. I'm going, oh, well, you don't have to do all of them strong and fast. Some of you can be slow, right? Some of them, huh?
I get what you mean.
Okay. So, but when you start off, it don't just, it look weak. Yeah. You either go pa and it's like, holy, whoa, what the heck was that? Or, you just start flighty. Just pick one and then commit to it. Anything else?
I think unless she does it, this part I think you stand out too wide.
I thought so too. I did. I absolutely did see that.
I think you should do it more shoulder width apart. I think it'll look better, but it's up to you. I mean, I think this one was kind of...
Yeah, it did look wide because you're also short. I do agree with that you're short, so you better not make it so wide. Even though for me it's fine, but for you, it's since you're short, you got to keep it shorter. So let's do a stance. Okay, we take a step out. Okay, yeah. So you don't have to go as wide. You can actually bend the knees because they can't even see you bend knees because you're short. And it doesn't show that you bend the knees. You can't even see it. So you want to almost exaggerate it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, exaggerate it that you're, hey, I'm bending my knees. I'm doing the movement. What it doesn't want to look like is this.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Even though you didn't just do that, you did bend your knees, but since it's a big karate-gi, you can't see it. So you want to almost, like this, you want to just bend it and not do such a wide stance, because as soon as you do a wide stance, it just looks like you just went like this. Now, if the judges are really looking at you, they go, so did she bend her knees? But for a cheerleader could have done this. I go, no, you don't understand. I went like this, right? Right? So just exaggerate it slightly. You're not doing this, right? But you're gonna have to exaggerate it a little bit, okay? Otherwise, it does look like you just went like this. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And to go on, anything else? Senpai? You need to watch this video over and over. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay?
In the video,
Because this is for
that's
you.
what Nao does.
Yes, just watch now. Now Muroka is the best.
She just stands. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I did that.
Yeah, okay. Just watch her. She's also short like you.
That's why again I said up to you. That's why I was like thinking. In
Now
my
Muroka
mind,
is the best. Yeah, she's short like you. Keep going.
like when you did that, I was like, okay, I know that she's been watching the now Budoka stuff. Maybe she got it from there. That's why I didn't want to be like, oh no, you should do this and not this because it looks bad. I said up to you.
But I know. But she also, I see her doing the same thing.
Okay.
And she's short like you. She's not a 5'10" girl. She must be like 5'1" or something like that. 5 foot.
Also, are you going for the short stances when you do your long stances?
Which one? For these? Like all the knife hands? Oh. Rika does she does a short, she doesn't do a full on IMA, long front stand. She does just like this.
Which you're supposed to do. IMA exaggerates it and they go way out on purpose. They do that on purpose. That's not karate. At this point, there is no practicality to this other than looks really cool.
Yeah, so I'm doing Rika's.
Yeah. These look great. I felt that these look great. Yeah. Make sure your fingers are always keep together. Okay, that's okay. You have to make sure your fingers always stay together.
Yeah, but
They look
that's
strong.
That's it for me.
Okay, good. All right, back online. Is that it? Okay, back online. Okay, great. Sit down, Judge. Are you dancing at your competition? I don't know what you're doing.
We got first place.
No, I just gave you a 7. There's somebody else that got an 8 won. Back in line. Jeez. So your score should give you a 9. I gave you a 7. Center judge gave you a 7. They got 3 judges. They're doing this. They're tallying up the scores. Okay. And judges score 7, 9. Good. We told you why. Okay. Next, you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going up Friday. Friday, Saturday. Friday and Saturday. Okay. Okay. Ready. Okay. Good. And